Building an NBA title contender isn't an overnight job, but the LA Clippers are showing it's possible in just under 12 weeks. Under Ty Lue's guidance, they've become a prime example of what patience, sacrifice, and trust can achieve. It seems James Harden, once stuck in an uncomfortable situation in Philadelphia, has become the missing piece in their championship puzzle. Just 3 weeks before December, the Clippers left Dallas looking disjointed. Their stars were out of sync, their lineups were inconsistent, and they were on a losing streak. But now, they're on a roll. Unbeaten in December with an 8-game win streak, they've silenced doubts about their roster's fragility and how well the new pieces would mesh. James Harden, who joined the team proclaiming himself an offensive system, initially took a backseat to integrate smoothly into Lue's scheme. His gradual assimilation has allowed him to shine once again as a top playmaker. In a recent victory, Harden scored 15 points in a row in the fourth quarter, capping it with a celebratory snow angel. Ivica Zubac has also found his rhythm, especially in pick and rolls with Harden, scoring in double figures consistently. The starting lineup, once a puzzle, has found stability since Terrence Mann's inclusion, significantly outperforming opponents. But the true driving force behind the Clippers' resurgence is Kawhi Leonard. Since the lineup change, Leonard has been scoring more efficiently than ever, contributing to the team's success without compromising on defense. Leonard's ability to guard top opponents has transformed the Clippers' defensive strategy, setting a high bar for their team's performance. Looking at the Western Conference, the Clippers have a strong case for being the favorites. Even though the defending champions, led by the NBA's top talent Nikola Jokic, might disagree, the Clippers are showing unmatched focus and skill on both ends of the court. They've shown they can win in different ways, whether it's making a huge comeback with a 22-0 run in the fourth quarter, dominating lesser teams from start to finish, or even crushing a strong opponent so thoroughly that the last 15 minutes of the game become irrelevant. It seems all the Clippers needed was some time to sort things out. This is a good lesson on why it's better to bring in star players as early as possible, rather than waiting until the trade deadline. The Clippers probably wish they had gotten Harden before the training camp in October. Looking at the standings now, they might have had the top seed by a good margin if not for the delayed trade talks. Since their 6th consecutive loss on November 14th, which left them winless with Harden, the Clippers have turned things around dramatically. They've won 27 of their last 34 games, a pace that equals 60 wins in a season. And they've beaten teams by an average of 10.2 points per 100 possessions, excluding garbage time, the best in the league. In this nearly half-season stretch, they've led the NBA in offensive rating at 124.1, almost 7 points above the league average, showing their scoring power. They've also been top 10 in defense during these 34 games. Since November 14th, they're tied for 7th in defensive rating at 114.0 and are the 4th most effective team at limiting opponents' effective field goal percentage at 53.2%. The Clippers delivered a stunning performance against Boston at TD Garden, leaving the crowd in disbelief by the third quarter. They limited Boston's starters to just 13 of 55 shooting, 23.6%. This was even worse than the Celtics' previous low this season during a tough game in Milwaukee, where they only managed 72.5 points per 100 possessions in half-court play. The Clippers did even better, holding Boston to a 60.9 offensive rating in the half-court, the Celtics' worst since November 19, 2013. It was an eye-opening display of defense, especially in the second and third quarters, ranking among the most impressive I've seen in my decade of covering the NBA. This performance made the fourth quarter a non-event, with the Clippers leading players resting. The team's unity and sharp defensive rotations, particularly on the weak side, and their ability to pressure Boston by making the court feel smaller, marked the finest defensive period under Coach Lue's leadership. Lue himself was amazed, praising his coaching staff for their thorough preparation against Boston's key players. James Harden's recent defensive effort has been notably impressive. Known more for his offense, Harden has been facing up to defensive challenges. especially when guarding the ball and in off-ball situations, showing more engagement and alertness than in any previous season. This newfound defensive dedication from Harden might be driven by the realization that time is running out for him to win a championship, as the NBA continues to evolve with younger and more dynamic talent. With the Clippers maintaining a 60-win pace recently, it's worth considering if this is the best team James Harden has ever played on. The 2017-18 Houston Rockets, who secured 65 wins at the top seed in the West, are the main competition for that title. Following a decisive victory over Boston, Harden mentioned to Forbes Sports that he believes the Clippers' potential might even surpass that of the 2018 Rockets, a team that dominated nearly every other team in the league. The only team that stopped those Rockets was the Golden State Warriors, led by Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, in the Western Conference Finals. Now, Harden sees his time with the Clippers as a new chance to make it through the Western Conference. One of the most surprising aspects of the Clippers season is their health. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have missed very few games, contributing to the team's success. The Clippers are enjoying a spell of good health they've rarely seen before, which has significantly benefited their performance. The trio of Leonard, George, and Harden has been particularly effective, boasting the best net rating among all three-man lineups, with significant minutes since mid-November. A key factor in the Clippers' offensive efficiency is Harden's skill in the pick and roll, though he drives to the paint less frequently than in previous seasons due to sharing the court with Kawhi and George. Harden's ability to create plays remains unmatched. He's passing out of his drives more than ever, a testament to his evolution from a scoring powerhouse to a more distributive player focused on team success. In the past, coach Ty Lue has been known for creating some of the most powerful offenses in NBA history. His 2017 Cleveland Cavaliers and the 2021 Los Angeles Clippers are standout examples, known for their ability to dismantle nearly any defensive strategy thrown at them. Their drive and kick game was particularly challenging for opponents to handle, and the 2021 Clippers team remains one of the best three-point shooting squads ever, especially when considering their shooting volume. The current Clippers team also presents a dilemma for opponents with a similar pick-your-poison approach, making them a formidable force in the league once again. However, as the All-Star break draws near, Lue and his coaching staff are turning their attention towards improving the team's defense. Lue believes that while the team is performing well defensively, there is still potential for growth. As the season progresses, it will be fascinating to see how the Clippers' journey unfolds. For the first time since the period leading up to the pandemic, they are showcasing their strength as a dynamic and well-rounded team capable of competing for the top spot in the Western Conference. Lue's commitment to not taking the regular season seriously is evident in the team's performance. The Clippers are not only dominating their opponents, but also enjoying their time on court, gaining valuable experience playing together. This emphasis on both fun and focus is a testament to Lue's coaching philosophy. By fostering an environment where players can enjoy the game while continuously striving for improvement, he has created a culture of success within the team. The Clippers' ability to blend high-level offensive firepower with a commitment to defensive growth makes them a unique threat in the NBA. Plus, the synergy between the team's stars and role players under Lue's guidance has been remarkable. The integration of James Harden into the lineup alongside Kawhi Leonard and Paul George has elevated the team's playmaking and scoring capabilities. Their collective basketball IQ and the ability to execute Lue's strategic vision on the court have been key factors in their success. While predicting the future of the LA Clippers is impossible, what we've seen so far suggests a team on the rise, and honestly, a team that could win the championship soon.